we have a two-party system. Third parties are just marginalized by design. And ranked choice voting feels like a really visceral way to combat that. I was totally excited by the pitch of like, if you rank the candidates, if your first choice can't win, your vote automatically transfers to your second choice. And that's why your vote is never wasted. It's safe to vote your conscience. And ranked choice eliminates the spoiler effect. And the wake-up call for me was when I got fact-checked and I realized all of those claims I just said are false. So ranked choice voting, you rank the candidates, first choice, second choice, and so on. Usually the number of candidates you can rank is limited, so you can't rank them all, which can come into play in certain ways. If your top candidates, none of them are the viable options, then you either have to strategically rank the viable candidates or risk your vote not being able to ever go to one of the front runners. And then if your first choice is not eliminated until later in the rounds of tabulation, then your second choice and third choice might be gone already. I realized that ranked choice voting doesn't count all the rankings. There's actually kind of a small percentage of rankings that ever do get counted. And often, or sometimes we find that especially in competitive races with multiple viable candidates, if you had counted all the rankings, there was a different candidate who was preferred over all others, and a different majority winner who actually had a bigger majority. When people think of majority, we often think there's only one majority possible. But when we have an expressive ballot where we can support multiple good options or multiple good candidates, there's often a majority who prefer pizza and also a majority who prefer Thai food. It's not zero sum anymore once we have an expressive ballot. This very real risk of, in a competitive election, having your vote not transfer, having your vote actually be wasted, leads to strategic incentives. It's not necessarily safe to vote for your favorite, to rank your favorite in first choice. In ranked choice voting in a competitive election, it can backfire, and it can be mathematically worse than if you hadn't voted at all in terms of your own representation. All of those are things that blew my mind, that launched me into this quest to understand voting methods, to compare them, and to find out, okay, I'm stuck on my pitch. I still want to be able to go out on the street with a clipboard and tell people this better voting method empowers you to vote your conscience, your vote won't be wasted, and it'll accurately elect the candidate who's preferred by the people. The will of the people will prevail. Star voting, in my opinion, is that voting method. I don't know if I've mentioned it yet in this interview, but yeah, if you haven't heard of star voting yet, if you're a ranked choice voting fan, definitely check it out.